Alright, here we go about this brake thing. I don't know, I'm making a big deal, maybe it's not a big deal. But when you park the truck, you gotta get the clutch right there, the brake and the gas. You're supposed to put your foot on the brake. And right now it's off. So you turn the switch on and the brakes, the pressure on the brakes there, and I feel that when I have my foot off and I turn it off, I feel the pressure get off the brake again like it's free. So I'm just gonna put this back on the way it's supposed to be. So I guess that makes the pressure stay on the brake shoes or something. Underneath, there's some kind of valve right there. You can turn, I don't know what it's for, but up there's the two lines in and out. So one goes in and one goes out, and then the two lines here go into the cab. Right there, there's two of them. It looks like it's a loop system, because so here's the two lines coming out now, and one of the lines, you can see they're aluminum or something, but one goes underneath the body of the cab, and I see right over there the two lines. One of the lines is looping back inside the cab, and that's the one right there. So I think that's the one that's underneath the switch, and the other line goes right there, down underneath the transmission, and then right there again, and now it's running along the frame here, and it's right there, I mean that line. So this line here is going along the frame all the way to the rear axle. Right here there's a nipple, and then it goes from here, and there's two, it gets split right here from this from here to the left driver's side tire, and up in there, and that's apparently where the thing is here, and then the pressure line there, and the other one goes same thing on the other side right here. So I guess some pressure or something getting put there. I don't know how. The only thing I noticed though is I don't know if the back brakes are connected, because this thing's not connected to anything. It looks like that's the thing that when you press the brake, it pulls the drum to make it grip on the pads. So there's nothing there. I guess maybe the rear brakes aren't connected. Same with this side too. This thing here isn't connected down here. So I guess the rear brakes aren't connected. It's just the front brakes. And that's the rear. It's 10 lugs for the dually. And here's the two ribs that he gave me right there. Tires are not good shape at all. So I guess I'll have to get new ones, or have them put different ones on there. Anyway, that's the thing with the brakes. There's the clutch, the brake, and the gas pedal. The seat, there's a little pad, but he took it. It's the whole truck seat here, except it just needs to be upholstered. So this one goes all the way across the cab. And this seat, the driver's seat, is just separate, like a bucket seat kind of thing. The gearing, there's no seat. The other seat there for the passenger is there, so just reupholstered. And then here's the switch to starter. You push it in, push that in, and then it'll start the starter. There's the 4-speed shifter, and then this third one's supposed to be the one that's supposed to control that gear that's turning. in the back to probably make a lift or something like that. This gears, that one's, this thing here, it's supposed to go to something. And when the motor's starting, this thing's always turning that gear, that gear, whatever it's called. But it's hooked up to the transmission. So when the truck's starting, it's always turning. So that switch, that gear, that lever's supposed to control this thing that controls that. To the drive shaft. And the drive shaft goes, of course, all the way to the back. So the gas tank looks good. And there's the exhaust. Just goes straight to the manifold. Goes to the engine block. He changed it to the 12-volt system, and here's the fuses. Only for the stoplights, not there. But you got the low beams, the park light, low beams, park light, the tail light, the stop light, and that's it there. The horn. So I guess the truck's stopping with the front brakes. And they got drums inside there, so yeah. Starter. More wiring. The wiring to the lights. The signal light for the up there's not connected. The radiator has a, must be an aftermarket fan that was put on there. A cooling fan, radiator. This is the fuse box cover. I'll put that back on later. And it's like the converter for the 12-volt system right there. Not sure what that is. Some hoses coming out. I think that's for the heater. Goes there, because there's a little heater, the heater unit in here. Right there, the heater. But here's the other seat. So the whole seat there is just not upholstered, but it's easy to get to. Here's a access plate to get to the distributor cap, and it looks like for the oil, the fuel filter right there. So that's all there. There's a switch I was talking about. It has a key, but you just turn it. You just turn it there if you want to start the truck. Right here. On, and that's off. Lights. I don't know what that one's for. Anyways, here's all the gears again. The starter gear right there. The shifter for speed, and the thing to control whatever controls the thing in the back. The plate here comes up, and this comes off to get to the engine, I can tell. And then there's a access there. There's another plate here to get underneath the engine again. So that's there. You got all the clips for the seat there. He left them, a bunch of kind of clips or something for the seat, right there in that bag. Lights. The passenger's window has a crack across, but it's not. Don't look like a big deal.